Well, there's a small amount of progress on the Lineshaft project this time. First thing I did was I cleared away all that wood that was sitting up there on top of these trusses to make space. So that's all stored somewhere else now. That was quite a hot, grimy day's work in very hot conditions. But I've now painted two of the hangers, and they're sitting on top of the beams there without any fixings at the moment. I've just offered them up just to have a look and see what it looks like. And I think it looks pretty handsome. Okay, it's idiosyncratic. For a start, these hangers are upside down. They're supposed to hang, not stand. Structurally, I'm hoping that's not going to make a huge difference. Certainly doesn't matter as far as the bearings themselves are concerned, because they've just been turned round and put in upside down. But the basic situation is that there is just not enough height there to hang these. They'd be far too close to the ground. So they're going to be standing hangers, inverted. The whole system's going to be quite idiosyncratic anyway, what with its combination of wooden pulleys and steel pulleys and cast iron pulleys. Call it an eclectic line shaft, if you will. So at this point in time, I can't go any further because I've decided to use 15 centimetre, it's 150 millimetre coach screws, 20 millimetres in diameter. They're as big as I can reasonably expect to get to fix these in situ. And of course, they're not so easy to come by in that size, so I had to order them off the internet at a ridiculous price. Actually cost me more than one of the job lots of wooden pulleys did for 4 coach screws. Reason I've decided to use coach screws is that I can get away with drilling a smaller hole in the beams. First of all, I don't need to go right through, and secondly, it needs to only be about 15 mil wide in order to take a 20 mil coach screw into oak. That way, I think I'm protecting the integrity of the beams, rather than having to drill a 20 mil hole right through for studs to go through, or long bolts with nuts at the bottom. The other reason is, of course, that if I drill through right through the beam from the top of the beam down to the bottom, and if the drill bit wanders a bit and it comes out at an angle, it's going to look naff. Whereas if I do the same with coach screws, the only person that's going to know about it is me, and you, if I decide to tell you. This one, you'll see, is a bit angled, it's leaning slightly. And that's good that I've checked that out, because it means that the beam is a bit twisted, and I'm going to need to shim that at this side with washers, or maybe some wood or a bit of steel or something, I don't know what, but it'll need to be vertical. There's a certain amount of forgiveness in these adjustable hangers and bearings, but not that much. Meanwhile, you will note that I'm being careful not to stand underneath these, because although I definitely don't want to see one of these precious pieces of cast iron fall to the floor and smash, or smash anything else for that matter, I'd much rather see it from a distance than be standing underneath it. So I'm back in October. I'm going to be bringing the coach screws with me. I may find time to fix these then, I don't know, because I've got other plans. I've got a wee trip planned at that point. But if not, then I'll have to wait till next year. It's the name of the game, just slowly progressing. Thanks very much for your interest, and thanks for watching. It's starting to look like something now anyway. You know, it's a little bit of progress. Cheers.